MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Machine. Frank Thomas attempts to climb the National League batting leaderboard. Next. Lefty Grove, a Maryland-born southpaw, will be doing the starting pitching in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, in a day and age where runs are scored at an alarming rate, this guy's been pretty rock solid. Last 3 starts, ERA under 2.00. Not an easy thing to do, and you'll know if he's on early. If he's good and on point in the first inning, that usually means he's going to be rock solid throughout the rest of the game.
Up next for the Buccos, Juan Pierre. As we take a look there at the difference in his numbers between June and July. Here's the first pitch to him. First of 3 here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike 1. Guys, we take a look at the home 9 as they take the field tonight. They've had it going the last 10 games. They're 7-3 over that stretch, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead. You start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
At the plate, Roberto Alomar. As he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Grove has thrown a little over 150 innings of work so far, and during that time he's worked to a sub-1 whip, less than 1 base runner allowed per inning. The windup and the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
That is third. The first baseman.
A chance here to check out the starting lineup for the visiting Pirates. D-Row, what do you got on this lineup in the series opener?
You know, Matty, I took a look at this lineup today and getting a chance to talk to some of the guys around the cage. One thing that they preached to me was the fact that they were dead last in the league in grounding into double plays, and well aware of the fact that they don't shoot themselves in the foot. They give themselves a chance when they're putting guys on base to drive in runs and not get that 2-for-1 sale.
First pitch on its way. The 0-1. Smart to lay off there as the fastball misses. It's 1-2 now. And set up working the plate is Matthew Ross as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
Well, D-Row, you better be ready to swing. With Matt Ross behind the dish, big zone.
Yeah, you know coming into this one, you better pull the trigger. If something's close, Matt Ross is going to punch your ticket.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So a rather pedestrian start to the top half of the first. On now to the bottom of inning number 1 with no score after a half an inning. Sandy Alcantara will be on the mound for the series opener. What's your take on him, Dan?
One of the things that jumps out if you look at that stat sheet, a very high whip coming into this start. One of the things he's going to have to do a much better job, keep traffic off the bases, keep the walks down, try to limit the amount of hits. He's had a rough go of that so far this year. Let's see if he can turn it around in this one.
Striding in, Louis Aparicio. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The right fielder.
So coming to the plate, Ken Griffey. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. First pitch of the at-bat. Now a strike called in the upper part of the zone. Dero, Dan, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, 5-2 on their recent homestand. Last week of ball games, they've played just really nice baseball, all facets. Find ways to win late, found ways to bash teams to death, pitched well. Let's see if the start of this road trip halts their momentum a little bit.
Fouled away. Now a ball hit sharply toward third, and that'll get down for what should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
So up steps the former MVP, Joey Votto. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. First offering on its way. Swing and a liner. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And the second run will score as that makes it a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, one of the things you want to do, Dero, is strike early, and they've done just that with a big hit driving in 2.
Yeah, Dan, great to grab an early lead right there, especially when you could throw up a crooked number for your pitcher.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Andrew Jones. He begins this one with the 4th best batting average in the National League.
What a season this guy's having. He's right up there among the RBI leaders, and he's awfully dangerous with runners on base.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And it's quickly 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Votto aboard here at first with nobody out. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. 2 home runs and 32 driven in. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Alcantara certainly comes at you with the big fastball, but the only knock on it is the apparent lack of control he has over that pitch. Might not always know where it's going, and that can make things a little dicey for pitching coaches. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Alomar gloves it. 1 there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
The third baseman, Paul Molitor.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the Hall of Famer Paul Molitor. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike. Well, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
This one's flared off to the right side. In comes Judge, and a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit.
Well, that's what's so disappointing as a pitcher, D-Roll. You make a really good pitch, and yet this guy's so big and so strong, he's able to muscle it into right field for a base hit.
Yeah, you hand your batting gloves to the first base coach right there, and you thank your lucky stars. That's a nice AB.
And here's the second generation big leaguer Delino DeShields. No balls and a strike to count. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I never found myself on the mound in the big leagues, but it must be nice to be able to go to that good hard fastball when you're in a jam.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. Indiana is out in front 2-0. Second inning set to go, and next it'll be the outfielder, Aaron Judge.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Waved at and missed, and he's behind 0-2. Judge is a prolific power hitter, and you probably didn't need me to tell you that. Doesn't matter what kind of pitching he faces, there's a lot of pop in that bat. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Takes this the other way to right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a base hit to kick things off here, and there's a man aboard to start out their half of the second.
A nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
To the plate now, Jose Ramirez. Hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Center fielder on the run, but it's over his head, and it hops the wall for a ground rule double.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
Stepping in now, Dave Kingman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. And he's got an opportunity to drive in a pair, perhaps even it up here in the early going. Hard stuff on the corner, and he's got him 0-2 now.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you think you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good high hard fastball.
So now to the plate, Mauricio Dubon, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Dubon, a 25-year-old, he was taken in the very late rounds during the 2020 draft.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
2 balls and a strike.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
3-1 the count to the Pirates shortstop.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
Popped him up to Shields as a play, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Great scoring opportunity miss right there. You talk about frustration, popping it up with 2 runners in scoring position. He'd like to get that one back.
So stepping in, Austin Barnes, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. In there, 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. 1-2 now.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his career. But I think this is the biggest one. His ability to work out of nasty jams.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Indiana is on top 2-0. So striding forward now, Benito Santiago. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
The 1-0.
Hey!
That softly hit to right. Will that get down? Yes, it will. It'll be a leadoff single.
Hey, the offense did their homework coming into this one. There's another leadoff knock in the second. That makes 5. That makes 5 hits already for these guys.
In now, Lefty Grove. And they'll indeed have the pitcher squaring around as he puts this one down. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Time for a look at the Buccos on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Louis Aparicio is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. From the belt, kicks and deals. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. The 1-2 gets him swinging. He struck him out.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
From the stretch, a swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Pierre has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Stepping in, Sandy Alcantara. 9-1-2 due up.
Number 22, Sandy.
Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball 1. Hit weakly back to the mound. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see right there, he's up near the top in the National League, currently third best. Digging in for his second at-bat, Juan Pierre. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
0-1 the count. Bases are empty, one man out. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting, the second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Alomar. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Smoke toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. So they get a 2-out base runner here following the base hit. And that leads us to check out the league leaders in team batting average. And you can see there that they're currently residing in second place in the NL in that category. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. Standing in now, Frank Thomas. A ball and no strikes. Line towards center field. Jones will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Pirates leave 1. They're down 2-0. Bottom of the third now, and here comes the first baseman, Joey Votto.
The first baseman, Joey Votto.
Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
A windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss as he picks up another one. Make it 4 strikeouts already, and there's your first out.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
No balls and 1 strike. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Wow, talk about mowing him down. How about 2 strikeouts on 6 pitches? He isn't messing around, and these last 2 batters have had no answer for what he's throwing up there.
Tony Gwynn is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Here comes the 0-1.
Wow, fastball up and in. I'm not sure it was intended to be that far up and that far in, but message sent. Beware.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. Now another 1-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
That's popped up. Dubon moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Next to bat will be the Pittsburgh cleanup batter, Aaron Judge.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this will be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
1-0 the count. Now the pitch. And this one misses now to the Pirate right fielder. 2-1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the 4th inning opens with a leadoff single.
Hey guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. At the plate now, Jose Ramirez, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. And it's 1-2.
1-2.
From the belt, the pitch. This ball's hit a ton out to center field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the left fielder, Dave Kingman.
Coming to the plate now, Dave Kingman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Here's a chopper right side of the infield. There's one. Back to the pitcher covering. It's a double play and the inning is over. 1 hit in the inning but no one left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Machine lead this one 2-0. Coming to the plate now, Paul Molitor. He reached on a single in his first try.
Third baseman, Paul Molitor.
Now here's the pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. He dives, but he can't make the catch. It's a foul ball. Count remains at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count and the pitch. Swung on and missed. He didn't even come close to contact on a ball way out of the zone. 1 out.
Now
at the plate, Delino DeShields comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. 1 out, nobody on. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
So far this season, Santiago brings a batting average just a little over the 250 mark. 1-0 pitch is his slider, swung on and missed. 1-1.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. breaking ball, and he gets him to chase it in the dirt. Barnes recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. New inning set to get underway, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Mauricio Dubon. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. And it's fouled away.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
That misses, says the home plate umpire. 1-2. Where it misses, I'm not quite sure. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see there, he in fact leads the NL in that category. So the bases are empty with one man gone. And the catcher, Austin Barnes, will dig into bat next. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Now a fastball off the plate away, a ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are two away.
I'll tell you right now, this guy has a shutout going, and it's been all business. He's not messing around trying to pick at corners. He's being aggressive in the zone, and he's attacking each and every one of these hitters up to this point.
To the plate now, Sandy Alcantara. As he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, he's in control of all his weapons right here. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Lefty Grove. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. On the ground to third. Ramirez is there. 1 away.
Now batting, shortstop, Luis Aparicio.
Striding into the box, Luis Aparicio. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer. I don't know if there was any intent behind that pitch, but it certainly opens up the outer half of the plate with this next one.
2-0 now. Here's the pitch.
You know, he fell behind 2-0, Matty, but he battled right there and got right back in this count. An aggressive fastball middle of the zone.
All even now, 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw to Thomas is in time for the out.
The right fielder, number 30, Ken Griffey.
And that'll bring in Ken Griffey Sr. 1 for 2, including a double back in the first. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. At the plate, Juan Pierre. And Dan, he and his fellow top-of-the-order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Strike one to start the at-bat. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ball game for him.
Boy, he's really on a roll on the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So striding in, Roberto Alomar. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0. Left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. So it's a ground ball single to left for him here, his second hit tonight. And as we check out the Bucs leaders in that category, you can see he currently sits in 3rd place on the ball club in that department. Now the outfield shifts into a no doubles defense after getting the sign from the dugout, basically playing to keep the ball in front of him no matter what. Runners on the move for second. Pitch inside. The throw not in time. He's in there at second.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt, Eddie. The ball isn't carrying well tonight, and we haven't seen any home runs, so sometimes you have to try for something else. Now with seeing a single could be all it takes to push a run across.
Hit hard on the ground to third, and there are 2 away now.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Well, with the power bat up at the plate, the manager wisely signals his outfielders to back off. Don't want anything over their heads here. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
He hasn't thrown that pitch much all game. I got to believe as an offense, you just got to throw that pitch away.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1 left for Pittsburgh. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the on-base machine, first baseman Joey Votto. The pitch. Sinker to open the AB, in there for strike 1. Hit out towards second. Alomar fields it cleanly. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The center fielder, number 25.
So digging in now, Andrew Jones. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the first pitch to him. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. He lays out for it, but he can't pull it in. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
And this might be the kind of AB that gets him out of that slump. Smart hitting here, just going with the pitch, using the whole field instead of trying to do too much. The results speak for themselves.
Into the box now, Tony Gwynn, as he lines it out to center. A dive, but it'll get past him out in center, and this could roll till tomorrow. He pulls into third safely, as also on the play, a run comes across to score.
Now batting, third baseman, Paul.
And it looks as though they're going to set up the double play. There's the free pass signal. So there'll be runners at the corners with one gone.
The batter, number 00, second baseman, Delino.
Digging in, Delino DeShields. And they're runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. Grounded down the third baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And no swing, apparently. Ball one.
They say the toughest pitch in baseball is a located fastball. I disagree. That nasty slider is tough to hold up on.
Heading out towards shallow right. Judge is under it. And that's the second out of the inning. And even with two away now, that ball just didn't get out there deep enough, so they'll hold him at third base.
The catcher,
At the plate, Benito Santiago. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. And the runner will get back standing. Perhaps wisely, another look to first, keeping particularly close tabs on him. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Line drive to center field. And he'll reach for it, but this skips on by, and that might chase 2 home. The relay. Throw to third, but he's in there. As a run will score on the play as well.
Wow, they're hitting on all cylinders as the lead increases to 5 now. Nice job there to drive the ball into the gap and turn on the Jets for a triple.
Here's the Pirate skipper up out of the dugout now on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. 5 2/3 innings of work on his final ledger as he was not particularly sharp from the get-go here. Kevin Lennox, the 6'5" right-hander, takes over on the mound.
number 55, Kevin Lennox.
So now to the plate, Lefty Grove, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. 3 runs already home here. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
He wasn't even close to swinging right there. That was a stone-cold take.
Ready with the 1-2. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kingman will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. 7th inning coming up. Indiana leads it 5-0. Leading off the inning, Jose Ramirez, and they'll need him to get something going here. Here comes the first pitch. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolutely boat raced.
Hit sharply on the ground, and this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
And that's just another base hit in a long line of many. Seems like he's been pitching from the stretch the entire game, but somehow he's still got a shutout going. We'll see how long he can make this last.
Stepping in now, Dave Kingman, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. And there's ball 1.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Now one hit foul over to the right side as the count moves to 1-2. No runs on 6 hits and no errors so far for the Pirates. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second, just because he took the first one, that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
Full count now. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th. And with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Now at the plate, Mauricio Dubon. He flew out his first time around and then was a strikeout victim most recently. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike. Runners on first with 1 down. Strike 2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Bucks go down quietly. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Last half of the 7th here, and stepping in will be the very fleet-footed Luis Aparicio. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
0-1's the count.
Here's the 0-1. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
At the plate now, Ken Griffey Sr. as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 1 out, nobody on. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Pierre is there. 2 gone.
Now back, first baseman, Joey Votto.
Now at the plate, Joey Votto. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. This is in the air to left. Kingman will reach out with 1 hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. So here's Austin Barnes. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
The 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Waiting on it is Griffey. He's got it 1 away. So you've got to figure he's got a good chance here to finish this one off. And with that in mind, we take a look at the league leaders in complete games. And as you see there on the graphic, his total good for 5th best in the National League. Justin Upton will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Lower part of the zone, but it's taken for a strike. And Upton swings and misses on a good pitch that time, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
At the plate, Juan Pierre, as it's on the ground toward the hole. Onto the bag with it himself is Vato, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Pirates. They can't chip into that 5-0 deficit. Greg Holland is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 36, Greg Holland.
Digging in and looking for more, Andrew Jones. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
The 1-0. Fouled off. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. High in the air out to center field. Pierre is under it to make the catch. There's one gone.
Now batting.
Digging in, Tony Gwynn. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a miss on a ball inside. 0-1. Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen. And look out as that one ran in and got him. Digging in now, Paul Molitor. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Here comes the first pitch. And he takes ball 1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. 1-0 is a curveball that's over for strike 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
A ball and 2 strikes.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Stepping into the box, Delino DeShields. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
And with his speed, he's one of those rare guys who you'd actually like to see keep the ball on the ground. You can't beat out a fly ball in this game. Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch heater.
And that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Many guys fall victim to the breaking ball and want to get out in front of it, and they end up rolling it over to the pull side. Batter was able to execute, stay inside, keep his hands back, and drive it the other way.
At the plate now, Benito Santiago, as he'll chase one up around the letters here for strike 1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Nothing in 2, the count to Santiago.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple of runners on base, but not here. That was 2 good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Digging in to try it again, Roberto Alomar. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Roberto Alomar.
And we kick off the ninth inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
And a swing and a miss on the fastball, and there's the first out here in the ninth. A reminder that coming up after the ball game tonight, we'll have full highlights of the game exclusively right here on the show. Stepping up now, Frank Thomas. Though we've discussed his position in the batting race, we haven't seen much production today. Opposing pitching has to be credited in keeping his bat in check.
Yeah, they've definitely kept him off balance, but as hot a first half as he's had, it only takes one pitch over the heart of the plate for him to get right back on that wagon again.
And a swing and a miss by Big Frank. It's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
1-2 to Frank Thomas.
Basic pitching right there. 0-2 fastball up and out of the zone. Change the eye level. Now time to go to that curveball down and away.
Line toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. And he'll reach second now with one away. So he picks up another hit. First of the game, but as we've mentioned, it's just one of many so far this season for him.
Yeah, Matty, I know he's fighting for a batting title right now, but the consistency this guy has shown from start to finish this season has been awesome for this team. Talking to the manager before the game, he's the one guy when he walks in the clubhouse door, you know exactly what you're getting from him.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base.
Now batting, third baseman, Jose Ramirez.
Now in the box, Jose Ramirez. He's their last shot here with two away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the...
A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he takes this one high, 1-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
2-1 to Jose Ramirez. Runner in scoring position at second with two down. Taken, called, strike two, and now they're down to their final strike tonight. And now the crowd, estimated at over 29,000, come to their feet. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen. Pittsburgh down to their last strike. 2-2 pitch is fouled away. Looking for the complete game. Here's the pitch. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. Oh, but it's offline, so the run will score.
Dan, you were one pitch away from getting out of this. 2 outs, 2 strikes on the batter, and he's able to throw out a ribby knock.
Dero, it's hard to get more frustrated than that as a pitcher. You're one pitch away from getting out of a lot of traffic on the bases, getting into the inning, and next thing you know, you give up a 2-out, 2-strike base hit. Nothing more frustrating for a pitcher than to have that happen.
The 0-1 hit softly on the ground to first, and he'll step on first for the out, and the ball game is over.
Well, he was gunning for a complete game shutout, but it just wasn't in the cards here. But anytime you can go 9 innings and give up only 1 single run, you've done pretty good for yourself and your team.
Tonight's game comes to an end, 5-1 the final score. Indiana jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Lefty earns win number 15 on the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team. 5 runs on 9 hits. No errors. They left 6 men on base. For the Pirates, 1 run, 8 hits. No errors. They left 7 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 48 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.